forward, and then back. Forward and back. Hey, I'm in the middle of nowhere. It's 167 degrees Celsius and I'm all by myself. That makes for a good adventure, I think. Welcome to my channel. I am forward and back and I'm an electric wheeler, unicycler. So I just deleted my whole commentary from the last video I shot. Always makes you feel good. We're off to a good start. I thought I'd come today and show you my flow pads. Look at them. I really went with a nice toned down colour scheme this time. I've got the bright red GRIZZLA as well, so I can mix that up. And the only bit of flair I really added were the colourful lock pivot point. With these flow pads, they come with, you can change the angle of the pads on the fly. It's such an enhancement to the standard pads, being able to just twist this lock. You can pivot these areas, basically pivot each access point. It came with these extra pieces that I wasn't too sure about. I'll show you them at home. I'll take some footage and you can actually save the space. They've included this new a new system to be able to keep your pads in the same place all the time. So I'll have a look at that when we get home. We're just going to go for a bit of a roll today. Off we go. We're gonna get rolling. Okay, pedals down. Okay, which way? Only which way but loose. Ah, Jesus. Really tripped up. It's just getting used to those new pads. Really locked in. It's beautiful. But it just takes some getting used to, doesn't it, when you shift things up? So I still might need to play with the angle of these pads a little bit. But they're feeling really good. Really nice. You can see I used to have this space where I could wiggle my toe and I just don't have that. It's gone now. And I still have this in the right place for me to press into. What I found with the other GRIZZLA standard pads, I'd always get this area in the right place, but that would allow this, I'd have a gap between my foot and I could never pivot it just in the right way to get that sweet spot. But these flow pads have given me that sweet spot. And it's really nice. So yeah, just gonna enjoy it and get comfortable with things while we find some stuff to roll around. Thanks for coming with me today. So found ourselves a little trail already. We'll just mosey along and see where this gets us. Want to be careful of snakes in this hot weather and, you know, other people on the trails. Oh, there's sticks everywhere. You just want to hop your wheel over those obstacles a little bit. Cheers, thought that was a snake. Keep trying to head home and you see these paths. How can you not? How can you not? Oh, was this the right decision? Don't know. Oh, knobbly little stuff. So you want to be locked into the wheel as much as you can here, and you want to pick those lines. Plus be looking ahead for snakes. Okay. Oh, this is going to be messy. Oh, come on. Come on. It's a good workout. I'm just trying to skip over to the less bumpy bits while I'm watching out for jagged bits and trying to watch where my backpack is and trying not to hit any snakes. I hope you're all well out there in your EUC world or your non-EUC world. If you've just stumbled across this channel and you're kind of like, what is that thing? I was there once. Type in EUC or electric unicycle into Google. Yeah, so it is a workout when you're getting up into these hills in this weather. This looks nice, doesn't it? Nice place to come and play. Good sets of stairs. We're getting up into the hills anyway. Cool. Thanks for joining me again on another adventure. I'll quickly just mention the last bunch of footage that I took. I was out and about. I'll run some of that footage into this video. There was a few lessons, you know, for all of us, I think, not just someone on a scooter or a younger child, but what I'm getting at, I was out with my boys trying to show them the love of PEVs and, you know, these vehicles. They've got a couple of scooters at home. We've, you know, but a couple of really nice looking little scooters. Yeah, so we were out with the boys, getting them off the screens on the scooters, just starting to try to teach them some road rules, and I'm teaching them, you know, rules, just tips, things to help you commute safely. You know, where to sit in the road, your road position, how to use the speeds, the speed limits, the different rules with the different scooters and electric laws here in our state, and also kind of trying to let them stretch their legs and make a few mistakes. So I watched the footage back, and these are some things that I picked up on. I did cover off on the video, but I've deleted all of that. So these are my little boys, Parker and Bo. They're amazing kids. So I'm encouraging them more to get out, and that's cool. I love screens, I love games as well. They're heaps of fun, but we do need to do a bit of this. And they love it. As soon as you get them out, they absolutely love it. But it's getting them out and off those screens, isn't it? So as we do that more, they get more used to these devices. Things on scooters, if you're not aware of, I don't ride them often, but they hurt my hand, they hurt my legs. It just takes a different set of muscle energy than one of these wheels. You know, just when you start getting on these wheels, it hurts as well. So it's all, you know, you've got to be out on the wheel and out on the scooter and get the time, get experience. So that's what we've been doing. And a couple of things that we've already identified are, my boys don't like, my boys aren't big fans of gear. So we had wrist guards on at the start, we had helmets, we had elbow pads, we had all that kit, and this heat, you just can't wear that stuff all the time. And I was discussing in the video, even my wrist guards, I've got TSG wrist guards, and they're really good, but they rub in places, and it can hurt. And I guess all these things make it a lot harder for my boys to want to go out and go for an explore. So we kind of compromised, and at this stage they just needed to have a helmet on because we weren't going far. But I think if you watch that footage that I'll play here, you see it doesn't always go to plan. And man, it's so hard watching, like hard to watch this footage. If you see your boy, your kid, your offspring hurt themselves, you know, that's tough to take. And so here's my boy. This is what I see went wrong with this scenario. They were really wanting to stretch their legs, so get those speeds up, and I needed them to do that in some place that was safe and legal. So we headed along to the expressway, which is a non-shared bike path which means in our state you can get up to 25 kilometers an hour. And okay, as a parent, I probably should have considered those kind of speeds and made them gear up more. Retrospectively, absolutely. Bit of a wrong thing to do, but also as a parent, I know their limits. I know that they're brutes. I watch them throw themselves around, bash each other senseless. So I kind of know they can take a bit as well. But anyway, what I think I did wrong here was, it's a long section and I went ahead of them to, you know, get them to really open up, give them some room to play. And unfortunately, when I did that, I kind of forgot about how long it was where we were going. So that long stretch, you know, my boy's hand I think got tired and he quickly let go of the handlebars for 1 second, and that's all it takes. Especially, I mean, I think you can do it one-handed, but you need to be able to grab the resistance and hold that load, and you need to be able to control that extra, you know, extra little bit there. So he took a big tumble, man. It was a shocker. I'm so glad that he had that helmet on and that he hit the grass, because they're not used to taking a tumble, and so they don't think about those things until you take a tumble. And I guess when you take that tumble is when you learn, Pavlovian effect, you just don't want to do that again. So yeah, lessons there for all of us. He's back on the horse, he's okay, he's grazed his back, grazed his knee, grazed his elbow, grazed his hand, grazed his pride, and you know, he knows that he needs to get back on the wheel, so he did that, and that's amazing as well. Good on you, Parker. You are a rock star. I love you, dude. So that's Bo and Parker, and I'm going to try to get them skilled up on an electric unicycle as soon as we can find one that fits them. But yeah, this is just a fun little kick around. Don't know where we're going or where any of this goes. We'll go have a little look-see, huh? Nice day. This is my old neck of the woods. I used to live around here. I haven't been here for ages. And I used to try to get fit riding my push bike along here. How nice does it feel to not be getting fit and rolling along here? No, it gets you a little bit fit, just a little bit. But nice smooth pathways with some beautiful corners. And thanks again for sharing it. Look, I'm really getting close to the 1,000 subscribers. Thanks for your support to get this far, and you know, a little bit more of a push will really keep me inspired to keep going, doing this as much as I can. Which I am. I think I haven't got too long today, and it's going to get really hot soon. I got out just before the place really starts melting. And that was fun. Yeah, I just needed a bit more commentary because I deleted that last batch. And what I was talking about in the last batch was the GRIZZLA Flow as well. So we're going to make our way home. And that's the video today. So bye. Thanks so much for your time again here on my channel. We're within the next week or two, I think that wheel will be in our hands, the V13. And that's good. I definitely see people talking about the axle bolts. There's some sort of issue with them. With the motor bolts, I think are a little bit iffy. But I've got trust in the guys at E-Riders. They're going to sort anyone out that's purchased that, and I got no qualms this time. I guess I've already been through that first wheel pre-order thing, and you know, I kind of expect something. I'll be stoked if I don't get anything, and I'll be kind of mellow and chill if I do. It is what it is. So I'm going to have this as a backup wheel from now on. We'll always keep rolling. We'll always keep something happening on this channel. So So if you can stick by me, that'd be cool. If not, that's cool too. Thank you. So I still need to position these pads a little bit better. You can hear the Velcro just creaking as I lean into it there. I'll go home and I'll shoot a bit of footage using the position system that GRIZZLA has supplied. And even that's pretty cool, that they're thinking, they know what we need. So I'm always pretty excited, companies that are showing that kind of thinking and thought into their products, engineering pivot systems and trying to come up with new ways to just lock you into the wheel, you know, knowing where your pads are and knowing that the intricacies around pads are, knowing your position and being comfortable. That's really cool that they're thinking about that, and I'm pretty sure that they're already probably working on their next set and their next system and their next design. So I'm going to support them always. They're going to support me, which is amazing, and if you can support them and me, that's also super amazing. You can use the affiliate links for these flow pads in my description.